What's going on, Full Circle Nation? It's Dean here, and I'm back with another quick episode of Full Circle Weekly. I want to tell you what we have going on right now and where we're at in the company. So yeah, basically this week it's a Friday afternoon, evening, I guess. It's like 11:30 night, but just on the way back from the office, just getting back. I'm gonna go learn more about some pesticide stuff. But anywho, so this week was fantastic. All in all, it was really good. It was our new operations / office manager for our first full week, and she's been crushing it. Absolutely, just really getting good at service autopilot. And then next week gonna be getting her going on a bunch more stuff, basically to where she's 90% trained for the skills that she needs to be doing on a day-to-day basis, which is exciting. And then as far as the rest of the company goes, on the client experience side, I've been just making a ton of stuff and automations and documents like I've been talking about for that, which I'm really excited for because it's going to just, it's not comparable. It's going to be awesome, or it is awesome already actually, because the new system it's already up and running. Today it was up and running. We had a couple new clients go through it, and it's working beautifully. It should, because of the amount I freaking tested that thing, the amount of blood, sweat, tears I put into it. Not really, it was a couple days, but so that's awesome. And then just typing up stuff for the welcome letter, lead letter, all that good stuff, which I'm excited about. And then so that's good. Basically what the plan is this week, and then this weekend I'm doing those two, and then some sales scripts just when customers call, making sure hey, instead of being okay, yeah, what are you looking for, lawn mowing? Awesome, here's your price, thank you, have a good day. No. Oh, you're looking for lawn mowing? Why are you looking for lawn mowing service? Have you had a lawn mowing service in the past? Were you happy with them? What were you not happy with? That line of questioning, and then explaining what makes us different than other people. So not necessarily sales scripting, but more just education-based stuff. That's what we focus on anyway when we go, we're doing estimates and stuff. It's just educating the client and letting them make an educated decision on whether they want to use our services or not. So working on that. And then starting next week is the week of the operations. So what that's going to look like is basically spending all week really focusing on, or spend not all week, but spend the next couple weeks focusing on operations. Because as of right now, I feel like with this new onboarding and client experience thing, we've got the client side handled, minus the scheduling and the operations. Now, mind you, we haven't skipped anybody's mowing for a couple weeks here. We've been doing really well on keeping people on the same day for mowing, but our project scheduling is completely and utterly destroyed. It needs to be redone. It's terrible. It's actually just awful. I just kind of make it up as we go. So that our project scheduling is messed up. Our employee training is not where it needs to be. Our really just general employee onboarding, for team members, it's not where it needs to be. Our equipment maintenance isn't where it needs to be. Basically, every single facet of operations in the company involves me. And as you all know, to scale, we need to decrease bottlenecks, and I need to not be part of that. So we're going to be creating systems for that, creating systems for, when we need to hire more employees, what seasons, based on all that kind of stuff, and just trying to get me out of the process as much as humanly possible right now. And basically what we're doing, I keep saying that word, sorry, but what we're doing right now is getting prepared for the fall season, because we're going to, this fall, really go hard and try to fill out all of our crews, have a full 11 to 12 people in the field, which was going to be massive and actually allow us to make a ton of revenue and ton of profit before winter goes, because our fixed expenses, as don't change very much whether we have a couple people on staff or a lot of people on staff. Our fixed expenses don't change at all, but even our variable ones don't change a ton either. So it makes a lot of sense, less payroll, but it makes a lot of sense to have more people and as many people as possible for operations. And we're going to be switching to 10-hour days, which is going to be cool. And yeah, I'm just really excited for what we have coming in the pipeline. I feel like there's a ton of momentum in the business right now, ton of momentum. We're really pushing forward, really actually changing things in the company that's affecting long-term change, and I can see it affecting down the next couple of years and how we're doing our client experiences. And then also looking at getting really excited about doing upsells for this fall into Christmas lights, and which I think we're gonna be doing. I talked about it a little bit, but Christmas lights and gutter cleaning and pressure washing. And we don't really upsell snow to residential clients because you don't like a lot of snow because it's kind of a pain for residential. But besides the point, we're just doing a lot of that stuff, and I'm seeing where it can go. And joining Service Autopilot Academy, which I just did, was definitely a good decision. Would recommend you guys join that. Especially the videos done by Jonathan Patoshnik himself. I mean, I've just been like lasered in on what that guy's been, talking about. Rewatched like almost all of his YouTube videos, like I said, because he's really done some cool stuff with customer service and, in building Service Autopilot, allowing you to do really cool stuff with automations. And we're basically trying to put as many automations in the company as possible, not to overcomplicate with automations, but to actually simplify in the future and to make everything come up in the ticket screen and just make it just way, way better. So I'm really excited for that, really feel the momentum, really happy with how things have been going. Our field team has been crushing it. I've been having meetings with field team members, and they're all doing really well. We're getting the new team members trained up as good as we can with our current systems, and talking about moving people up into GM positions. Just so you guys are aware, what the plan is later this year we're going to be moving one team member up into a GM position at our current Doylestown location, and then we will be moving up another team member next spring into the Soulbury location. To start that off, I don't know actually where it's going to be. It could be, Soulbury, which it's just a local town. It could be in Richboro. It could be in Newtown. There's a lot of different areas around us. You guys, I'm sure I'll let you know once we actually open it, but we're going to be opening another location. So that they're going to be opening, the new employee's going to be opening that location in the spring, which I'm really excited for, because it's our first additional location. So we're going to have to do, additional websites and Google profiles and figuring out how we're going to do that in the office. That's all stuff we're going to figure out over the winter, because that's more like operational stuff. Hopefully we don't have to get a second Service Autopilot, because that sounds quite expensive, but it is what it is. And then we have to move the automations over, how that works. So we will see. I'm just excited in general for, we probably want to do that, but anyway, I'm just excited in general for what the future holds. And then next year, my goal is basically to be, once after the spring rush is over, because I'm going to be needed in the spring rush a lot. There's going to be lots of things breaking. And when I say breaking, I just mean like, in a sense of like systems breaking, because procedures we've had in the past that have worked, when you then 10x the amount of flow through them, they tend to not hold up. So what we'll be doing is I'll fix it up. But then my goal is by the end of next spring, I should be able to, I should not be needed in the day-to-day operations of the company. And that's not because it's not because I don't want to show up in the day-to-day operations. I actually love working, and that's as referenced by this, at least for now. I don't know what the future holds, but right now I really do. And but what that's going to be really cool to do is free me up to really work on the company and actually growing and scaling and projections in the future. Yeah, we're going to be having a couple CSRs next spring. Yeah, that's the gist of stuff we have going on. I'm feeling pretty good about the skills I'm learning right now. And right now, just for me personally, personal growth wise, I'm really trying to focus on, just the stuff normal personal development stuff. Listen to all the academy courses they have. They have a lot of really good stuff in there. Service Autopilot Academy. And then I'm also studying for my pesticide license, because I'm going to be getting that so we can expand in the future. So yeah, I'll let you guys know more as I know more and as we get concrete plans. But I really appreciate you watching. Feel free to put in any questions down below about the future growth of the company. We could talk about that for days, or anything, question about what we're doing now, or anything else in general. So thank you so much, and talk to you soon. See ya.